Well, howdy ho, neighborinos. I realize it's been quite a while since I have posted a video, and that's because I've been working on airplanes instead of flying them. So here's the Beaver. You might notice the engine's a little bit different on the back there, so I'll show you the front. It's exactly the same except for my new panel. And it's not nearly as cool as Trent Palmer's, but it's cool anyway. Got some new dials and switches and stuff, so a little bit cleaner. It's a little bit lower or higher, I guess, so you don't smash your shins when you get in. But yeah, this is the meat and potatoes here of what we've been doing the last, jumping month, I guess. And I do apologize for the poor quality because this is just my cell phone camera, because that's all I got right now. Might be a little contrasty because she's awful bright out. I'll do what I can in post, but I can't imagine it'll be much. But anyway, yeah, 582 on the Beaver. It's a bit of a custom setup for the radiator. Thank you to Scott and Jason Adrian of Palmer Fabrications. They came up with that mount for me, so that seems to work. And it's going to have a it's got the ability to pitch up depending on how hot it is outside, so maybe I can get more airflow through it if I need it. So I don't know, we'll see how she goes. Right now we haven't even started it. We're getting ready to do that right now. We just finished the weight and balance. It added about 50 pounds to the weight of the airplane. I started off at just shy of 500 pounds empty weight. Now I'm right around 540. So it did add close to 50 pounds, but I got full tank of oil, all the coolant's in there. The engine itself, I guess, is a little heavier. I don't know where else all that weight came from, but it's there somewhere. The other thing it could have been is that the previous weight wasn't done correctly. So it could be that too. Doesn't matter. Regardless, we did the weight and balance and it is within spec, so it is it's good to go. So we're not going to fly it right now, but we are going to start the engine. See how that goes. Heck, I think I'll just leave the camera running and you can see just how that process goes. See how easily it goes. I am going to turn it off because I got to put gas in. I haven't put gas in yet, but I'll turn the engine or turn the camera back on before we start the engine, and we'll see how many pulls it takes. Because yeah, pull start, no electric. Because simple, light, easy. Okay, easy is not the right word. Anyway, we're going to put in some gas. Right, Dave?
Yes, sir.
No one can see Dave because it's too dark. Oh, there he is. Hi, Dave. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Awesome. All right, back in a sec. What was that?
Said it goes boom.
I hope it doesn't go boom. All right, so I'm transitioning camera operator status to Curtis. Say hi, Curtis.
Hi, Curtis.
Oh, I love it when people do that. Dave already got Dave earlier.
Did you?
All right, so
say hi, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. So if you stand it over about here.
Oh, you want me to stand over there?
Yeah, I don't want you to get hit by nothing. So we have not pulled this through. All I've done so far is take the carb bowls off and fill them with fuel. Because I don't have a primer system on it. I like to just pull the bowls off, fill it with fuel, put the bowls back on. Easy, no connection to leak or anything like that. So ignition is off, the wheels are chalked, the brake is on, it's not going anywhere, the throttle is at idle. I'm just going to go ahead, flick ignition 1 and 2 on, and put the chokes on, and pull the rope and see what happens. So here we go, first pull. Chokes off. I don't know if that's what's making a difference. is awful vibrating. We still cooling right out of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, we'll be back after we figure out what's going on. Alright, so status update. Here we are. Turns out I gave Dave some incorrect information and we put the carburetors together wrong. So it was running very rich instead of proper. So it's currently jetted incorrectly, but correctly for the day because it is very hot and humid out. So we have a smaller, idler jet in the carbs than there should be. But we'll just keep an eye on the EGTs and make sure that that's all good. But right now, everything seems to be reading properly. The only issue we're running into is the engine's been off for a few minutes now, and we're still sitting at just under 180 degrees, and that's the red line. So we can't even break in the engine currently because it's just so dang hot out today. So I'm thinking about letting it cool off a little bit and then just going up and down the runway a few times. It won't be a proper break-in procedure, but it's not going to hurt anything. And then on a cooler day, I'll break it in, maybe even this evening. It might be cooler this evening, cool enough to actually break it in. It's just sitting in the sun and there's little wind and there's no air movement over the radiator. We just can't keep the engine cool enough right now. So I think maybe I'll go up and down the runway a few times and see, maybe even crow hop. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Then I'll come back in and we'll check everything over again for leaks and kind of go from there. So I guess I'll be back with you in a few minutes. If I have my camera here, you'll be able to see that, but I'm not sure if I brought my camera for the strut, so I don't know. I guess you'll find out in about 2 seconds when I cut to the next part, and either you're watching me from the camera on the wing or you're watching me talk to my phone again. So I guess we'll find out right now.
This is the funnest engine break-in I've ever done. Yeah? Well, I mean, any other one, I just sat on the ground, watched temperatures. This one I get to fly a little bit. You get the feel of it again. Yeah. Ooh, there's a good wind gust. That got us up there. That was only 1 minute and 5 seconds. There's just the ever so slight RPM drop when I switch the ignition.
So what is ignition 1 over ignition 2?
Well, there's just 2 CDIs, right?
Oh,
So one CDI runs 1 spark plug in each engine, or in each cylinder.
okay,
So when I turn ignition 1 on, only 1 spark plug per cylinder is firing.
okay,
And then vice versa for the other one. So you can lose an entire CDI coil
right.
and still have power to your engine. That's sort of the idea behind the 2 spark plugs, the 2 system.
Right.
Drums, I'm starting to get hungry.
My stomach was growling an hour ago.
Oh yeah, I should have said something. We should have stopped for supper.
I'm sorry. This will be good to have done.
Yeah. Alright, 5,000. Timer started. $170. This must have been what the early pioneers felt when they were flying their barely powered aircraft.
Right.
Just sort of bouncing down every now and then, getting a bit of lift when the right wind gust came along. I should text Curtis to run into town and grab us a burger.
That would be great. Except I have no cash on.
That's okay, I got it. I don't have any, well, I mean Curtis got it, because he's got the money, because he's going to be over there. Oh, we can text right in. We'll go right in and talk to him.
Yep.
Because we can just take a quick break on the break-in. Not going to hurt anything.
Nope.
We'll just come back to it. Woodstock traffic into Whiskey Alpha is clearly active. Woodstock. Meanwhile, they're like, you were out there? We can also give the engine a good once over again, too.